Hidey Ho, my peeps! Okay, I haven't made a video in a couple of days, and that's because I've been working my little fingers to the bone on some projects that need to get done. I'm entering this phase in my life that's going to last about a year of intense study and paperwork. I'm having to learn about an industry that I don't know a lot about, and somehow guide my family through these challenges we have about settling our parents' estate, actually. But I'm the only one who really has the time to do the research. My brother runs a business, a store, and my sister works a number of jobs. She teaches as well, and they just don't have the time. So although my brother is helping me, I'm having to kind of pull all the paperwork together, make sure everything gets filed correctly and all of that. I'm having to create the filing system and the ledger system and blah, blah, blah. So my head has just been wrapped around business for a few days. It's stressing me out, just stressing me out completely. But we have ways to deal with stress. Shopping, chocolate ice cream, watching Trump videos, these things that I do that help to calm me down. So today I went to the mailbox and I got some stuff that is competing for attention in my life right now. And what that stuff is, oh, that's weird. I wonder what that's a shadow. It's things that I have to review. It's funny, I don't know, a couple of months ago I made a video and I said, gosh, I really love doing these reviews. It would be really neat if I could do more. And boom, 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 this stuff is landing in my lap. The funniest part is that I'm getting more of the diffusers to review. I did the one review of the diffuser that I love. It's on right now over there, making my house smell like lavender. Doing its fun light show. Since then, I've had 4 more diffusers come my way. So, and they're all different. And I don't know what their different properties are yet because I haven't actually tested them out. So I'm going to become the diffuser queen. Anyway, I thought that was a crack up. In addition to that, I have a super awesome surprise product to review with you guys. It's something that I was afraid I wasn't going to get. It took forever for this company to send it to me, and when they did, I finally got it today. I was just thrilled. This thing is so cool and a little pricey, but when you take a look at the way it's made and what it does, you understand, why it's kind of in the rafters. But being in the rafters is not necessarily a bad thing. This thing is super awesome. So I'll be showing you that in the next few days. I need to get these reviews done because I promised the companies I'd have them done and available for them next week. So no matter what else I'm doing in my life, I need to do the reviews. I also just want to chitty chat with you about different things. I forgot to show you something that I picked up when I was at the 99-cent store last week, and I loved it. It's my very own unicorn horn that's sitting inside a starfish. What do you think? Is that cool or what? I need to put this on one of those mermaid crowns to just wear it around. Of course, it's a ring holder that's got I don't know what snail that is that does that, sitting inside this little kind of starfishy thing. I thought that was really neat. Very beachy and nautical. I thought that was super cool. If I were a rich lady with a beach house, I would definitely put this on the bedside tables of all of my guest rooms. So yeah, I love it. So that's going to go in my kitchen. What else do I have to show you? I did a very small amount of 99-cent store shopping today, just some stuff that we had on our list. No exciting hauls or anything. But I also wanted to share something else. This probably should have its own video, but I want to share it tonight because I'm so excited. Right after my mom died, of course, I got lots of lovely condolence messages, and thank you, everyone, because, God, that got me through. One of them was from Linda, Crazy for Yarn, and she asked me if I wanted a memory bear made out of a piece of clothing that had belonged to my mother. Well, I was so touched, and of course I said, yes, I would love something like that. So I sent her one of the legs of the last pair of pajamas I ever bought my mom. I had gone to a discount grocery warehouse, and my mom was so tiny and so cold, and this was like the last 3 months of her life, 4 months of her life, I guess. And so I was always looking for flannel or heavy, fleece or something. And I found these darling pink and white fleece pajamas. So she wore them and wore them and wore them, then ended up in the hospital. And that was the end of her wearing them. But I thought, I had accidentally given away the top, but I still had the pants. And I thought, you know what? That's perfect. That would make a darling little memory bear. Well, let me show you what she sent. Look at this. Is this adorable or what? I think this is the cutest dang thing. It's made out of those pink and white pajama bottoms. She told me that these can be personalized. Like she said, what color eyes did your mom have? And I said, well, she had green eyes. And so that she gave little green eyes to this thing. Is this sweet? I think this is the cutest dang thing I've ever seen. And here's the ironic thing. A week and a half ago, I got a message from the daughter of one of my good friends. And she said, Cheryl, she says, will you be able to make a little bear, a teddy bear, out of this? And she sent me a picture. And it was a little onesie. And I said, well, yeah. I said, I probably can. She said what she wanted was for each of her daughter's baby sizes, so that's going to be across like 4 different size ranges. She wanted to have a little bear made out of whatever her favorite piece of clothing is from that baby size. I thought that was so cute. And I said, sure. And of course I won't charge you. I'd be happy to do it. The thing I was going to get you as a gift never came. So, I'd love to do that for you. So I am going to use this, this as a guide. I can pretty well figure this pattern out just by looking at it. So, and I also think I've got some patterns with these little articulated arms and feet. So, Linda, thank you. I adore it. I absolutely love it. And, it will be with me always. Thank you. So, wow, that was just the coolest. What else do I want to talk to you about tonight? This is just like stream of consciousness rambling because I didn't prepare anything. I just wanted to chat at you because everybody, you have all been on my mind, my YouTube peeps. And when I don't talk to you every 2 or 3 days, I start to get separation anxiety. So, let's see what else. Oh, I know. I'll tell you something else. I want you to look at my ears. I'm going to get up closer. Let's see here. See, they got little gold hoops on my ears. I just found these hoops in a box of junk jewelry. I wore these things I think I got these when I was 16. So I wore them in my junior year and I wore them in my senior year. I wore them for a few years after I graduated from high school. I put them away and I never wore them again. So when I found these, it was so interesting. I picked them up out of the junk jewelry. I was holding them in my hand. And all of a sudden, I had this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach. A feeling that I remember having had when I was a teenager. I don't know what it was associated with. It was something that felt a little exciting, a little scary, a little bit regretful, but also a little bit like I would love to go back to whatever it was I was doing at that time. So it was like this weird sort of space-time continuum rift where I like went back to like, whoa, this feeling, and then I was right back in the present again. So it was really a trip to find these. I love these for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is that the wire is so thin that it doesn't irritate my ears. I can put these things in, and they're almost like a permanent thing. When you stick them in, it doesn't have a lever back. You push them together, and they just stay. So I don't have to take them out. I can sleep in them. They'll be really easy to sleep in. And all of a sudden, my ears feel, 15 years old again. It's real exciting. So, and you guys know how I have been making this tearful journey down memory lane lately, just missing the 1970s, missing 1974, and especially 1975. So these, you know, I had these right about that time, and it just feels really, really good to wear them again. Don't know why. So, what am I going to do for the next few days? Well, I'm not going to be doing any cooking videos. I'm not going to have time, but I am going to do these review videos, and they'll be, you know, ready to upload. And then I'm going to be cleaning up. I have a reason now. I've got to rearrange my house and make it into an office so that I can deal with all this paperwork and do what I've got to do and have everything right here handy. So I'm going to put away a bunch of knickknacks. I'm putting all this craft stuff being put away. Grant's moving back into his own office where he belongs, and I'm going to like open it up again and just bring in all my office stuff and work from my perch right here. My favorite place in the house to work is in this corner. I can see my whole house from this corner, so I love it. I hope all y'all are having have had a good week and are having a good week and have nice things to you know, to look forward to. I know a lot of us were dealing with pain the past couple weeks. Maybe it had something to do with the barometric pressure changing. I don't know. We were supposed to have hot weather this week. The temps ratcheted down a good 10 degrees. Now we've got a lot of wind as well. So, or a lot of wind for here. So, I've been feeling a little bit sore. Of course, I had that bout with sciatica. A lot of you guys know that because I mentioned it in my comments. But that was a 3-day in bed. I was in bed for 3 days, essentially. And the way I got over it, I think, is doing stretches. I did stretches where you pull your knee up and then you cross it over your body and you hold it. And you kind of twist your back and you hold your leg in that position as long as you can. And then you pull it back again. And that frees up all that muscle that's clamping down on the sciatic nerve and you know, causing all the pain. 3 days of that, and I was back to normal. I only took a little bit of ibuprofen. I didn't take any other medications for that. It was primarily the stretching, I think, and the stretching and the rest that really got me over the sciatica, I think. Because it was that kind of sciatica. It's not like, oh, my hip hurts. It's like, I don't think I can take the next step. Ow, 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 owie, 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 owie. And then you stand there for a second. Okay, can I take the next step? And you go through the owie, owie, owie thing, like every step until you finally figure out how to get in your bed. And then it hurts bad because it all clamps up and you're like, oh God, stop, stop, stop. And then you finally relax. And then when you are finally able to stretch that leg, all the pressure comes off and the pain goes away. And it's wonderful. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I found something else. It was at Joann's, and it's sitting over here, and I'm going to show it to you right now. You can sing the Jeopardy song to yourself. All right, here we go. These are LED photo clip lights. Isn't that cute? I thought that was absolutely adorable. I thought this would be really fun to string back here behind me when I do more of a wide shot. So, you know, I'll have a little bit of twinkly in the back like you're supposed to do. I got over that quick. You know, I used to have the twinkly lights and I'm like, dang it, you know what? This is way too beauty blogger for me. So I'm a beauty vlogger. I'm not going to do that. But I'm back to it because I think it's a cute idea. See what else. I have something else I want to share with you, but I'm going to do its own video about it. Anything else hanging out over here? No, I don't think so. So anyway, there we go. I am going to quit blathering, and I am going to say bye-bye, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.